Hi, it's John at Brotherton-accountscom. Today I just want to do a very short video on how you potentially could manage your business mileage on XERO. So there's numerous ways you can do this, and you don't necessarily need to keep a record within your XERO, but this is just one option that we sometimes suggest to people, and it does work quite well. So it can be done through some purchase invoicing, just to make sure you get your credit for any business mileage you're doing in your own car. So up here, as a starting point, I'll just go through the process quickly. So up here we could create a bill, and obviously it's a bill that's not coming in from a supplier. So what I sometimes suggest is just call it business mileage. So if we just call that, so this is your contact that you're creating, we just call it business mileage, add a new contact, so they'll be in the system once we've raised an invoice. We could say, right, we started 1st of May, and then it doesn't matter about the due date, we just put the 31st of May. So we're recording our May's mileage. So in here, now you could just pre-populate this invoice, but what I suggest as well is to create a new item within your items, your products. And if we say business, this will just speed it all up for you. Oops. 45p. Now you might have different rates that you pay. 45p up to 10,000 is the approved rates at the moment, and 25p after you've done 10,000. So if you start using this system, you're just going to have to monitor if you do more than 10,000 miles, you're going to have to reduce it down to the secondary rate. So we can put in there 45p, and we can put it to, we'll just put it to major expenses for now. You could set up a separate nominal and call it business mileage, no VAT on that. Okay, save. So that's got our product in there now. Now we could set up another product as well if we've got people, or if we know we're going to get close to the 25p rate, because once they're in the system, they're in there. So 25p. I'd say if you're not going to go over 10,000 business miles, then you wouldn't need to set this one up. Later, expenses, like that. There we go. Okay, so we've got our two products saved in there now. So if we go back to our 45p, so business, start typing it in, and we've got the two in there. So 45p. Now, say on the 1st of May, we've done 45 miles. That records it. Instead of approving that now, what we'll do there as well is put the date in. Oops, 1st to the 5th. There we go. And then instead of approving it, we save it. So that now gives us in our business purchases overview, in our drafts we've got our draft business mileage for May. So at any point during May we can click into there, we can click on it, add a new line, go and pick our business mileage again. You know, it may be the 7th of the 5th 23. We've done 250 miles, save as draft, not approve, and then it just sits there in our draft. So you know, you can keep doing this all the way through the month. Let's just do a couple more. So business purchases overview, remember this is where all our purchases live, but we've got this draft option here. So if we click on there, we've still got this draft invoice. So we might go out to see a client, add a new line, business mileage at 45p. It's been a long trip, we've done 523 miles at 45p, save, and then at the end of the month we've just done one more trip one more trip of 33 miles. And then you go, right, that's the end. And then, sorry, we didn't put a date in there, did we? 20th of the 5th, 23. And then on the 31st, we've done our final trip for the month. Now, instead of saving it at that point, we can approve it. So that approves now. Oops, sorry, we need to just change that figure as well, because that's picking up the original number that we put in, which is the 25. So we just change that to 38295. It'll warn you if you forget to do that. So approve. So that's now in our system. So we've now got something that can be cleared to our drawdown account. So in other videos I've suggested that you put in directors' bank accounts. So at the point that you pay yourself from the bank, it'll hit your bank feed, and you can go in, and on the 31st of May you've effectively cleared it through here, through your bank feed. So at the 31st of May you pay yourself, it goes out the bank, it'll hit your bank feed, the 38295 will hit your bank feed, and at that point you go in and clear this invoice down. So in theory at that point you've got your money out that it owes you, you've recorded all your mileage, and it's all going against your motor vehicle expenses. So it's a great way. And then at the start of the next month you just start again. So that one's already been dealt with, you just go in again, new bill, who's it to? It's to business mileage, contact, and we'll start on the 1st of June, due date 31st of June, and then we start again. So business mileage. Now at that point we may have hit the 10,000 band, so we're down to 25p now, and we've done 63 miles. And remember, don't approve it, you save it at that point and you start again for your month. So hopefully, you know, people think that's a good idea. I mean, I think it's a great idea for just monitoring everything and keeping a track of all your mileage, posting it to your P&L, and actually paying yourself what you're owed at the end of each month. Okay, lovely. And you know, any questions on that, feel free to give the office a call. We've set that up on our other systems for people as well. So on Sage, on QuickBooks, you know, you can do that on whatever system you're using, like Free Agent. So, you know, feel free to call the office and we're more than happy to help. Okay, thanks, and see you next time. Thank you. Bye.